Archangel Michael says, the hour is already moving closer, and the clock is racing toward a date that carries a heavy weight. On August 17th, a truth will unfold that cannot be ignored, no matter how much you try to close your eyes. This is not an ordinary day, this is a serious alert sent for you alone. The silence around you has been trying to shield you, but the veil is being torn apart piece by piece. What is hidden will be revealed, and its weight will strike like thunder in the night. That is why this message comes with urgency. Jesus is begging for you, calling your spirit not to walk away. The energy of August 17th is not ordinary, it holds a message written with fire upon your destiny. To dismiss it would bring tears so heavy, they would stain your days with regret. A warning is not given unless the danger is close, and this is already moving toward you. You are being chosen to open this because only you are directly linked to what is about to happen. The hand of heaven is pointing at you, asking you not to close your heart. Every second matters, and the urgency is more than words can carry. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, the storm of this moment has been building quietly behind your back. Many do not know, but you are the one standing at the center of this unfolding battle. On August 17th, what has been whispered in secret will stand in full daylight. There is no escape from the truth that is about to walk directly into your life. You must hold yourself strong, because the coming day will shake your emotions in ways you cannot predict. That is why Jesus himself pleads for you not to turn away from this message. You are not hearing this by chance, it has been set for you to discover now. If you let it pass, sorrow will chase you endlessly. This is why heaven insists on catching your attention at this very hour. The voice of heaven is clear, be ready, for what approaches is personal, sharp, and unavoidable. Nothing you do can erase the day, but what you decide now will change the outcome of what arrives. This is why your spirit must stay awake and unshaken. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Every sign is aligning, and you may have noticed unusual feelings around you lately. The heaviness you sense, the restlessness in your sleep, these are not random shadows. They are hints of what is preparing itself against you. On August 17th, that shadow will no longer be able to hide. Its movement will be visible, its plan will be loud, and you will see the face behind the mask. This is why this warning feels so urgent and so serious. Do not take lightly what is written here, because heaven does not cry out for small matters. The alarm is only sounded when the danger is heavy enough to crush if ignored. You must treat this as the single most important message sent to your soul this season. The truth is, your heart will ache when you see it, but that ache is the start of deliverance. It is the breaking point where tears will cleanse you, and light will rebuild what darkness tried to steal. That is why you are begged not to walk away. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The energy of betrayal is circling, and it is linked to someone you never expected. Their steps have been moving in secret while you trusted with an open heart. The mask will fall on August 17th, and what you see will change how you view everything. This is not about strangers, this is connected to your circle, your world, your life. That is why it cuts deeper, that is why heaven cries to you so desperately. If ignored, the wound will remain open, but if faced, healing will come quickly. The enemy has already set their clock to that date, believing you will be caught off guard. But this warning is heaven's way of equipping you before the strike lands. With this alert, you have the power to stand unbroken. Do not be afraid of the truth, because truth does not come to destroy, it comes to free. Pain will pass, but deception would remain forever if not revealed. That is why August 17th is marked in bold by heaven. Type Amen to get blessing 666. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The night before that date will feel restless for you, and your spirit may stir without reason. This is not fear, this is your inner being sensing the wave that is about to arrive. Do not ignore the signals your body and spirit will carry. The hand of God is still over you, and that is why you are warned. Without this protection, the trap set for you would have closed fully. But because you are loved, heaven is exposing what was hidden in the dark. There is a plan tied to your name, and it is being prepared even as you read this. You must understand the seriousness of this time. This is not a test, this is the unveiling of real danger. That is why you must keep alert. The sorrow that could have swallowed you whole will not succeed if you take this seriously. The key is in your awareness, your readiness, your ability to stay open to guidance. With that, you will pass through the storm unharmed. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Archangel Michael says, the air around you will feel heavy as the hours draw nearer to August 17th. This heaviness is not confusion, it is a spiritual signal whispering for you to be alert. Heaven has already begun to shake the foundation of those plotting against you. Do not think you are standing alone, for divine power is already surrounding you with protection. The reason you were chosen to receive this warning is because the danger is tied directly to your path. Jesus is pleading because he sees what you cannot see yet. When this day comes, you will realize why the message carried so much urgency. Everything you thought was hidden in silence will begin to scream into your life. That is when you will know this was a serious calling meant only for you. The moment of unveiling is not designed to destroy you but to free you. Yet if you choose to walk away now, the tears of regret will follow you endlessly. That is why you are asked not to close your eyes this time. Type Amen to get blessing 888. There is a sound in the spirit that will echo loudly on that date. It is the sound of exposure, the breaking of masks, the end of deception that was designed to trap you. The moment it strikes, nothing will be able to stay hidden anymore. You must prepare your heart, because what you see may sting deeply. The face of betrayal is always painful, especially when it comes from those closest to your trust. But remember, heaven reveals to protect, not to punish. The tears you may shed will not weaken you, they will cleanse you. They will be proof that you survived what others thought would end you. And in that very moment, you will rise stronger than ever. The heavens are alerting you so that you can be ready emotionally and spiritually. Do not dismiss this as a passing message, because destiny is being shaped by your response right now. The seriousness of August 17th cannot be overstated. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The energy of jealousy has been gathering around you like a cloud. Those who once pretended to smile at your success are the same who whisper in shadows. Their envy has grown into actions that target your peace. On August 17th, the mask of their false love will finally drop. You will see with your own eyes what their hearts truly carry against you. That revelation will feel heavy, but it is also your release. No one can continue to chain you with lies once the truth is open. That is why heaven has written this date in bold across your destiny. You cannot escape the moment, but you can prepare your spirit for it. Your tears may fall, but remember, every tear will water the soil for your new season. The very ones who plotted will watch the hand of heaven protect you and lift you higher. That is why Jesus is begging you not to turn away. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. The forces working against you thought you would remain blind. They believed you would continue trusting without question until the strike landed. But heaven has decided to reveal their plan before it could unfold fully. This message is not a coincidence, it is written for your ears and your eyes alone. You were marked for this moment, because only you carry the thread of destiny tied to August 17th. That is why you must not ignore. The ones plotting have already prepared their step, believing you are unaware. But this warning has given you the chance to stay alert and ready. That is why the enemy will fail, and you will stand unharmed. Remember, exposure always comes with discomfort. But it is in that discomfort that freedom will break open for you. The one who was against you will no longer hold power over your life. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. The night before this date, you may feel restless, unable to find comfort in your own sleep. This is not fear, it is your spirit already sensing the approaching hour. Do not resist it, for it is part of your preparation. The coming moment is serious, but it does not come without protection. The hand of Archangel Michael is already drawn as a sword, standing between you and what was meant to harm you. That is why you will not be destroyed. The sorrow of seeing betrayal is painful, but it is lighter than the sorrow of living in deception. Better to cry once and be freed, than to remain blind forever. That is the meaning of this urgent alert. Every second from now until that date matters. Do not walk blind, do not live careless, for heaven has given you foresight others never receive. You are chosen, you are guarded, and you are warned. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Archangel Michael says, the hand of time is not stopping, and the day is almost upon you. This is not a day to take lightly, for heaven has stamped it with urgency. The energy moving toward you is charged with both exposure and protection. The truth will no longer be able to hide itself in shadows. On August 17th, it will knock at your door without warning. The pain of seeing it may break you for a moment, but it will also release you forever. You are being given this insight so that you do not walk blind into the snare. The trap was built with care, designed to look harmless, but heaven has shattered the cover. That is why you are being told now, so you will not be caught. The cries of Jesus over your soul are not empty words. They are proof of the love and the urgency heaven feels toward you. If you take this message to heart, you will overcome what was meant to crush you. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. The battle around you is not only physical, it is spiritual. Envy, jealousy, and secret plotting have created a storm designed to weaken your spirit. But the angels have already gathered to shield you from the worst of it. What the enemy planned to use against you will turn into their own downfall. Their voice of mockery will be silenced when the truth is exposed. That is why you must remain strong and keep faith alive in your heart. The heaviness you feel right now is not weakness, it is preparation. Your soul is being prepared for the unveiling of truth that will arrive on August 17th. Nothing you do can erase the day, but everything you do now can shape its outcome. The fire of revelation will burn, but it will also purify. And in that fire, your destiny will rise stronger than before. This is why you are urged not to close this message or ignore its call. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. The closer the day comes, the more signs you will begin to notice. Strange feelings, unusual dreams, sudden thoughts, all are whispers pointing you to the moment. Pay attention, for nothing is happening without reason. Your enemies are restless because they sense the protection over your life. Their plan, no matter how carefully prepared, is already trembling. That is why they are rushing, but heaven is ahead of them. The revelation will come in a way you cannot miss. The truth will be laid before you so clearly, you will never doubt again who was for you and who was against you. That day will divide truth from lies. The mask of pretenders will fall, and their hidden intentions will stand naked in the light. Do not let fear take over, this is your deliverance, not your destruction. You are stronger than the storm that is coming. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. The days leading to August 17th are like a countdown already in motion. Every hour is moving you closer to the unveiling. But remember, you are not defenseless. You are warned, you are guided, and you are protected. The cries of heaven are not begging you out of weakness. They are begging you because of the greatness of what lies ahead. If you fall blind now, you may miss the freedom that was meant to be yours. The sorrow you may feel in that moment will not last. It will be replaced by a strength you never thought you could carry. From your tears will rise a fire that no enemy can put out again. What is written for you cannot be stolen, only delayed. But with this warning, even the delay will end. That is why heaven has marked this message as urgent for your soul. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. The moment of betrayal will come like a sudden strike. It will shock you, but you will also feel relief, because the truth was always better than the lie. The chains of deception will snap open. On that day, your heart may tremble, but your spirit will remain strong. That is the strength Archangel Michael himself has placed upon you. You will stand, even when others expect you to fall. The shadow that followed you will no longer have power after August 17th. Its name, its face, its secret, all will be revealed. And in that revelation, you will finally breathe freely again. Do not fear what is coming, for it is the very storm that will carry you into a brighter path. What was meant to crush you will be the very thing that lifts you. Heaven will turn the plan of evil into your testimony. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Archangel Michael says, the steps of those working against you are already moving fast, but they cannot outrun the eyes of heaven. Every whisper, every hidden act, every false smile has been recorded. On August 17th, the curtain will fall, and you will see what has been in the dark. The weight of this revelation will shake you at first. It will feel like the ground beneath you is no longer stable. But remember, heaven has already prepared your spirit to withstand this moment. The cries of Jesus over your destiny are not for nothing. They are signals that this day holds something far greater than your eyes can see now. You are not being warned to fear, but to prepare. The tears may come, but they will be temporary. The freedom that follows will last forever. This is why the alert was stamped only for you. Type Amen to get Blessing 2020. As the date draws near, you may feel the atmosphere around you shifting. People may behave strangely, conversations may carry hidden tones, and your own spirit will feel restless. These are signs that the moment is close. The reason you are told now is so you will not be caught unprepared. The strike they intended for you will turn into their own downfall. What was meant to make you cry forever will only last a moment. The hand of Archangel Michael will cut through their false plans like fire through dry leaves. You may see faces you never expected standing against you. But that revelation is what will set you free. The truth cannot remain buried after this date. It will be loud, it will be visible, and it will be undeniable. That is why you must hold on to this warning tightly. Type Amen to get Blessing 2121. The betrayal will not come from a stranger, but from someone within reach. That is why it cuts so deep. You gave trust, and they used that trust as their weapon. But heaven has already dismantled their final strike. You will see their plan, but you will not be destroyed by it. Instead, the shock of exposure will release you into clarity. Do not carry bitterness after the revelation. Instead, understand that this was the only way for you to see clearly. Without this unveiling, you would have remained in chains. Your future after this date will shine brighter. The chains of false love and deception will break. That is why this painful truth is also your freedom. Type Amen to get Blessing 2222. The night of August 16th will carry a strange energy for you. It will be hard to find calm, because your spirit will already sense the storm about to break. Do not resist the signs, for they are preparing you. What you will see on August 17th is heavy, but you are stronger than the weight of it. Heaven is not showing this to weaken you but to protect you. You were never meant to live inside deception forever. The enemy believed you would remain blind forever, but the eyes of heaven never closed. The moment they rise against you, the light of exposure will crush their plan. Their pride will turn to silence. This is not a message for everyone, it is stamped with your name alone. That is why Jesus is begging for you, calling your soul not to miss this warning. You are the one chosen for this alert. Type Amen to get Blessing 2323. After August 17th, your life will never be the same again. The people you thought you knew will show their true side. It may hurt, but it will also free you. This new chapter is not a punishment, it is a cleansing. It is heaven removing the poison from your life so your destiny can breathe again. That is why the day feels so heavy in spirit. The betrayal will sting, but the victory will heal. You will stand taller than before, and those who plotted will see their plans turn to dust. That is the justice of heaven. Do not close your eyes to this message. Hold on to it, for it is the key to your deliverance. On August 17th, you will see why heaven begged you not to ignore. Type Amen to get Blessing 2424. Archangel Michael says, the moment you have been warned about is moving closer with each heartbeat. The energy of August 17th is unlike any other day. It is heavy, sharp, and filled with revelation. The storm is not far, it is almost at your door. You must not fear the sound of truth when it knocks. Though it may shake you, it is also the very thing that will break the chain around your life. Hidden things cannot remain buried forever. The cries of Jesus are rising because your soul is precious and targeted. The tears in the Spirit are not for tragedy, but for the seriousness of what must be faced. That is why you are told again and again, do not ignore. The hand of heaven has already drawn a circle of protection around you. That circle cannot be broken by those who plan against you. Their steps will fail the moment they cross the line of truth. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. Your enemies believed they could act in silence without being noticed. But every secret word, every hidden plan, every silent betrayal has been caught in the eyes of heaven. Nothing is hidden in the Spirit. On August 17th, the masks will fall. Those who looked at you with false kindness will reveal their real face. You will see them as they truly are, not as they pretended to be. The shock may pierce your heart like a sword. But you will also feel the relief of being freed from the lies that trapped you. That is why this moment must come, even if it feels painful. You will look back and realize this revelation was your rescue. It saved you from walking blindly into a deeper trap. That is why Jesus is begging you now to listen. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. The night before this date will be restless. You may feel like something is watching, something is moving, something is pressing against your spirit. Do not dismiss this, it is preparation. The spiritual atmosphere will be louder than usual. Even your thoughts may feel heavier, like you cannot escape the weight. This is heaven's way of alerting you that the time is near. But remember, you are not alone. You are being held, guarded, and shielded. Even though the truth will sting, it will not break you. The betrayal that comes will be the breaking point for those who stood against you. Their laughter will turn into silence, and their whispers will fade into nothing. You will walk out stronger. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. After the revelation, your life will take a turn you cannot yet imagine. You will no longer walk under the shadow of lies. The weight that slowed your journey will lift. Every tear you shed will water the soil for your new beginning. The sorrow will last for a moment, but the strength will remain forever. You will rise, and nothing will be able to bring you down again. Those who thought they had the power to harm you will see their own plans crumble. Their pride will fall, and their confidence will turn to shame. This is heaven's justice, written clearly. You were chosen to see this day not because of weakness, but because of strength. Heaven trusts that you can endure what others could not. That is why you are the one receiving this message. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. The battle over your life has been fierce in the Spirit. For many nights, unseen forces have been pulling at your destiny. But heaven has already declared the final word, your victory is sealed. August 17th is not the day of your destruction. It is the day of unveiling, the day of truth, the day of freedom. Do not let fear take this moment from you. The cries of Jesus for you are cries of love. He does not want you to suffer blindly. He wants you to be awake, to be prepared, to be ready for what is coming. When the truth arrives, embrace it. Do not run from it, for it is the very key to your freedom. Once you face it, nothing will hold you in chains again. Type Amen to get blessing 2929.